You know, the Wright brothers were in competition with another old man trying to make a plane. The difference is the Wright brothers were making it with the intention of making a fast and innovative new form of transport. This other bloke just wanted credibility for innovation. But you know who came up with it first? You know who came up with the idea of making a big-sized bird that everyone can fly in? It was the Wright brothers. And who do we talk about today? The Wright brothers. Someone has already made a video explaining what happened to Jules Villeneuve with all the good information that is not left out. While rightfully he talked about Ferrari's situation that time, such a big pack of information actually split between two videos. It couldn't have been better done. But why is there a whole lot of other spin-offs? And it came after this video. Senna's death, we've already got the full information. What is the spin-off doing here? You see, this is the problem with certain YouTubers. YouTube is a place that we can all share information, meaning you mention what hasn't been mentioned before. Put all the information together, we learn from each other, and now we have the big picture. In one certain moment in Formula One history, or in a whole decade of it, if you have even one valuable piece of information that we all don't have, well, there is merit in that, while there is progress. But rather, what is happening is YouTubers are taking infamous moments of the past and redoing them in an attempt for views just to see who can make the best spin-off of Senna's death. And it is annoying. One of the worst examples of this is Formula One News. 50 channels saying the same thing, all in competition of who can make the most clickbaity title and thumbnail, regurgitating each other's info that is not always even true. There is no learning in this. There is only selfishness, no reason of their own, and pure utter laziness.
There is no passion, there is no vision.
It's just for views, nothing else. And you know what's the worst part? They don't even get the most views. The originals get the most. If your intention is to share information, to discover things undiscovered, you will be rewarded. If all you want is views, this is not the place for you, my friend. Oh, I have an idea. Let's all do a spin-off of Richard Hammond's Crash. This is becoming a pandemic. It's becoming a disease. And it is contagious. It is very contagious to new people who don't have the competence to learn and discover. And you're going to stop me right now in my tracks and say, Jesse, you absolute hypocrite. I go to your channel main page and look what I see. A video on 1994 Imola. It even has a clickbaity title. Oh, and you also did a video on the 1989 Cold War. Okay, first of all, this thumbnail and title of mine is not clickbait. Look, if you go a little bit to the side, the right, you see that what I've made is the documentary called The Legend of Senna. The point of this documentary was to share what I've discovered that others have not. Or if they have discovered, well, they've just been too selfish to talk about it. Go to the far left, The Senna Zone, The Legend of the Senna Episode 1, ... This video is mostly on Senna's technique. The only person I've heard that comes close to telling the full truth about what Senna's technique actually was is Mr. Ben Collins, the Stig. People think it was just for spooling up turbos. It wasn't. So in this video, and the rest of the whole 2.5 hour documentary, I am sharing what I have discovered. And because of the full documentary, while I can't leave out these two, I'm gonna talk about the Cold War and the death of Senna. I hardly talked about 1988. I even mentioned in the documentary why I rushed through these parts though. Mentioning these parts, I talked about things that I've discovered that other people have not cared to talk about or haven't discovered in the first place. But even talking about these infamous moments, when it came to 1994, Michael Schumacher's Benetton, the traction control scandal, well, I just mentioned that Ayrton Senna noticed that the Benetton was using traction control. And I recommended you watch a video from Scott Mansell explaining all the deeper information about this. Because he did a perfect job and there's absolutely no point of me regurgitating. You can also see that I'm not insecure about views. Stop watching my documentary, go watch Scott Mansell's review on the Benetton, the whole series on weight balancing. It's the same thing. How an NSX beats 296. Why Lexus LFA never reached their full potential on the Nürburgring Nordschleife. Try me. A86 does a crazy phenomenon, running on rails. I hope you will not get offended by this video, but rather understand and change your ways. Please get understanding from this video and realize the greater meaning there should be in YouTube. 1989 is probably the most talked about moments of Senna and Prost. If there's something you know that we don't know, Even that one infamous moment at Suzuka, well, make the video. I'll watch the crash all over again and listen to you. I'll probably give you a like and a comment, maybe even subscribe. You should have noticed by now I'm very down to earth when it comes to YouTube. Hell, even the community, I'm posting other people's videos, commenting on them, saying that you must watch them. James Pumphrey on Speed made a similar type of video to what I'm talking about now, and he's kind of addressing the similar thing, but it is much more extreme. Yet both of us are coming to the same principle. Because someone might watch the video of James and say, oh well, I'm not making fake cars content, but you're regurgitating a spin-off of 1989 Crash with no new information. You're waffling. So please be convicted and become valuable on YouTube.